This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right in the news. Okay, so people are bringing up old tweets. Is this new or old? But they're talking about Kobe, talking about that incident that happened in the early 2000s when that girl claimed that she, RAP him. I mean, he RAP'd a girl, which isn't true because he was never convicted of that. But he was on, he was on the road, and I think it was like a maid or something, right? That was a big thing. He didn't get convicted of anything. Nothing happened, okay, because it wasn't true, okay? But this person, Evan Rachel Wood, said, "What happened is tragic. I'm heartbroken, but he was a sports hero, but he was also a RAPIST." And I was like, what? So Kyla Pratt says, "Evan, we met as kids." This is Kyla Pratt. I love Kyla Pratt. She's beautiful, okay? She was on 101. She was a bunch of stuff, right? So she's like, "Evan, we met as kids. I grew up in the same industry. Admired your work far from these years in the past, on camera, on and off. But this tweet, how dare you?" Vanessa Bryant retweets, "Thank you, Kyla Pratt." Now, another person, Abigail Disney. "This just came to my attention." Vanessa Bryant said, this is an old tweet. Says, "I haven't said anything about Kobe so far because I felt some time needed to pass before weighing in. But yes, it's time for the sledgehammer to come out. He was a RAPIST. Deal with it." So then Vanessa Bryant posted up, "Your false, insensitive, defamatory, and slanderous tweet on 12920 is vile and disturbing, to say the least. Behavior like this is part of the reason why innocent black men go to jail for crimes they didn't commit. An accusation doesn't make someone guilty. You don't know the facts of the case." I think the facts of the case came out that she willingly did it, the woman. Like, she willingly, it was a consensual thing, but she turned it into something else, meaning the maid. Koji, "Nah, this ain't it. Why would she refuse to testify but swim civilly? That was a money grab, and you know it." Exactly. Facts. Amber, heartless reporter from Washington Post, tweets a post about Kobe's RAPE case after he was found passed away. May he rest in peace. Then, after receiving backlash, she defends it. Later deletes the post. Then Kobe's wife responds to the Evan Rachel Wood. Says, she goes right at it. "Your false, insensitive, defamatory, and slanderous tweet of 12620 is vile and disturbing, to say the least." And then she says, "You don't know the facts of the case, and this is why innocent black men go to jail." She says the same thing she did before, and she is correct. I'm glad she's defending Kobe because he did a lot of good stuff off the court that people, like, come on. This guy was like just a workaholic. He was dedicated to his craft, dedicated to everything, even outside of his craft, dedicated to his family. It's just like he was a model citizen. And what they're talking about is something when he was like, young, sleeping with a lot of girls, right? And one tried to go for a money grab. That happens. And it was like a correction that he had to make about himself. That's not unlike a lot of basketball. Like, it's just a thing. Like, I don't know. Anyways, 22 G's versus Lil Reese. He said, "Stop calling that guy the Reaper." Lil Reese deleted a lot of tweets that he made last night that this is why I'm the Reaper, blah, blah, blah. So 22 G's response today, "Stop calling him the Grim Reaper. I bet I up it on you first. PUSSY." So basically, he'll raise up against him. Then Reese Money says, "I don't know these guys. Why are they coming at me?" Little Reese kind of exposed himself with all this back and forth with Tekashi and all this other stuff. It's just like, dude, you talk a lot. Do something, or just don't talk at all anymore. If you're not about that anymore, that's understandable. Little Reese is older, and his, probably saying, I'm lucky to be alive. I'm not going to do that kind of stuff anymore. It's okay to move on. All right, so now, oh yeah, and then those are all his little tweets from last night. It was like 1 million tweets. Young Buck, Young Buck and Boosie. They're good friends. Young Buck got caught out there with the, TRANS stuff. Okay, that video came out. It was pretty obvious that a couple different people came forward on him. Pretty obvious. It could be valid. It's quite possible. He tries to tuck it away, saying it was catfish. I don't know. There were so many conversations between the two, and conversations of that he was kind of like complicit with it. Even after he did the last interview with Vlad, there was like a whole thing about it. It's like if that's the life he wants to live, there's nothing wrong with it. Just be honest, bro. If that's what you're gonna do. It's a little spooky, but like, hey, he's a human being. He can do whatever he wants. Right? It's like, it's spooky. It's weird. Yeah, to me. But if that's the lifestyle you want to live, you got to accept someone for the lifestyle they want to live. That's just life, man. You might not agree with it, but that doesn't matter if you agree with it or not. It's their choice. That's how I look at everything. It's like, if you want to be like that, that's fine. I'm not gonna like talk about it. It might be a little weird in my mind, but it's not for me to say anything. Because it's however you want to live. It doesn't affect me. So Boosie kind of defends him and says, like, yeah, I'm surprised, but Boosie's been such good friends with him that it's hard to not defend him. Now, we all love Boosie. Boosie says whatever's on his mind. He says he believes him because he almost got catfished once. I believe that a lot of people almost get catfished, but I don't think Boosie ever really looked into it. There's like phone calls and everything. Like, if Boosie saw all that, he would be like, nah, it's a little beyond catfish, my G. It's a little beyond it. Little Baby previews new music with a mask on. I've seen him in 1 million parties with no mask, okay? Hey, either be it on it or don't be on it. You know what I mean? He's in his car with a mask on, but then he's at parties, huge parties, no mask on. It's like, what is it, my G? Just be consistent, Like, I don't really care about that. I just think it's the only thing I think that's funny is when people like mask up in the car, but then they don't mask up in like a club. It's like, what? Like, I look at people like, oh, okay, they don't really care about it. I don't care. It's like, it's up to them if they want to wear one or not, But then in the car, my G, we all love Lil Baby's music, but it's just funny to me when people do that in the car. Anyways, guys, that's it. I'll come with another video before I go to sleep. I took a nap before. Sorry about that. But, it's the weekend. I don't drop that many videos in the weekend, too. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I will be offering. It's not even like it's just for support. Don't think that the channel's changing or anything. It's not changing. It's the same. But I am enabling memberships. And that just gives you a badge next to your name. It shows that you're supporting the channel monthly. It's like $4.99 a month. It helps me expand, get different equipment, different mics, different programs. I want to start doing like doodly stuff and like different kind of creative stuff. But all that stuff, it helps. It helps the channel. It helps the income of the channel. It's down below. Join if you want to join or not. It's up to you. It's like a button like that, and it says join. It's up to you. And I'm going to do once in a while, I'm going to do just member lives, like once a week, randomly, maybe on Wednesday. We'll set a date once people start joining, and it will just be for members, like, so we can just, like, it'll be live. Maybe we'll do call-ins and stuff, too. But it's a way to, like, siphon it down to, like, there's people that really support the channel. Like, I'm going to still do the regular content, regular posts, but there'll be one video a week where we just like chat. You guys can call in, and I know it won't be spam or anything, because it will be people that actually support the channel on that one video, which would be cool. I'm glad that they did this, so there's a way to like make things, for people who really like mess with the channel, and you get a little badge and everything. Also, I have a shirt on my store, Bandemic. It's pretty dope. I like it. If you want to buy that, that helps too. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys later.